I wish you have some self-respect. You have zero self-respect. At least I have some self-respect. When I was poor, I never danced for money. I'd rather be homeless than to do that. When I'm not paying, don't work for you. That's what's going on. You don't like to be told no.
All right, I'm not going to be able to stop this.
Oh my God!
I definitely see, more potential for her, like for the family and for her being around. But if they were to decide to have more kids in the future, I would still be very upset about that. That's how I feel about it.
I'm pregnant.
We did it, baby.
Yeah, finally.
Did you finish your vows last night?
Oh, shit! Oh,
My beloved Jessica.
I don't think I can top that.
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Fiance Season 11, Episode 18. So today we're gonna do the throuple, Jessica and Juan, and Mina and Mark. Okay, the throuple first. So Amani's packing her bags, and I'm like, no, we missed it. So apparently production came too fucking late because they missed half of the fight.
You had one job.
But apparently Matt is confused as well, but how are you there since the beginning of the fight and you still don't know what's going on?
Don't act shocked.
Even Matt would say that I treat you.
Okay,
even
hold
way
on.
better than him.
Please, no. She's crazy.
I barely say 2 words to you. What do you mean I'm crazy?
the thing I know is you got to let her walk away.
So Amani says that before they started the trip, Ani had to take off a lot of work days, so she tells them that she's really stressed about money, so she needs help. Amani tried to wire her the money throughout the entire trip, but it wasn't going through in Mexico, and she didn't think much about it and told her that once she goes home, then she'll go to her bank and figure this out. But then, that's when Ani says that she's purposely not sending her money and is trying to cut her off because she's mad that she chose Matt and not her.
Fuck you.
Yes, I could be petty. Yes, I could be vindictive. But if she waited 48 hours, the money would have been in her bank account.
And yeah, that is strange that it happened during the whole entire trip to Mexico, but it also doesn't make sense as an excuse because it wasn't working during the whole entire trip and Ani picked Matt at the end of the trip. So somebody's lying because it's not adding up.
She canceled my transfer for my rent because she don't like my decision.
Oh, so you didn't want to mention how you canceled her rent?
Bitch, mind your business.
No.
Also, who the hell designed these horrible stairs?
And now I feel she thinking she control me about money.
But they continue arguing and then Ani calls her a crazy lady. So Amani gets mad and she says that Ani's used to controlling men and she thinks that she can control her. So Matt then gets involved and tells her to stop and that this won't fix anything. And Amani does stop, but then she comes around the corner and repeats exactly what she said before and then says some pretty harsh things.
I wish you have some self-respect. You have zero self-respect. At least I have some self-respect. When I was poor, I never danced for money. I'd rather be homeless than to do that.
Oh my gosh, you fucking bitch. I can't believe you actually just said that.
When I'm not paying, don't work for you. That's what's going on. You don't like to be told no.
All right, I'm not going to be able to stop this.
That was rude. And you can tell that she's been looking down on Ani and her profession, their whole entire relationship. But the anger basically brought that out. And yeah, that was really nasty for her to say that.
Death.
Haven't I tried so many times to treat this woman so well?
No, bitch.
So Amani says that she's used to hearing such things from people and that's why she protects her life and her things. And Amani purposely said all of those things to hurt her.
You're thinking, oh, I am the queen. No, with me, no.
Oh, you act like that when I'm paying, but when I'm not paying, it's like, oh, I'm controlling because it's not going.
You are crazy.
You're crazy. Bipolar bitch.
Oh my. So Matt tries to calm them down and Ani decides to go outside and she says that if she goes to America, she can't work for a while and she doesn't want Amani to control her like she controls Matt.
Help me. Help me.
No.
And then Amani starts crying.
He obviously wants to be part of your life. Not me. I'm the problem.
Well, at least she knows. But Matt comforts her saying, oh, Amani, there's no me without you. Like, duh, bitch, that was her plan. But he doesn't know what to do.
Headed to the airport, about to go separate ways. I got my wife crying. I got Ani not communicating with her. It feels insane after all of that. This would be over.
So Amani admits that she does say some pretty hurtful things in the heat of the moment, but now that they're flying to San Diego and she's flying back to her hometown, Amani tries to thank her and apologize, but Ani isn't listening.
Girl, shut the fuck up!
I'm sorry if I upset you or said something wrong. I'm sorry I'm not the person you want, or I'm not the person you deserve. Can you please look at me when I talk to you? No, not today.
What a loser.
Girl, you literally insulted her. Why would she?
I'm not trying to fight with you. I just told you thank you for everything.
Relax. Thank you for you too. But I don't like many things about you.
This is awkward.
So Ani says that she needs to control herself and she doesn't want to fight. So Amani's like, okay, and she does a one-sided hug and then walks away. And then Ani says that Amani needs to change and she needs some help, psychological help. And now Amani's crying all over again.
I just hate myself right now. I'm so hard to love. I love me the way I love her, and I have so much to ask for.
Yes. The fuck? But then she starts rambling, but I'm not interested.
She didn't even want to look at me.
Girl, keep calm.
No.
Lord have mercy.
They should have been on before the 90 days, because what the fuck was that?
See, now that's some bullshit.
Now, I know most of the scenes were fake or exaggerated, but the ending felt very real. And it seemed like Amani had to squeeze extra hard for some tears to come out. But I do think that Ani is done. If it was a scam, it only worked short term. And if she wanted Amani's man, it wouldn't have worked either, because that man would never be free from Amani.
I try not to kill myself.
But yeah, overall, the Throuple did not belong here. They couldn't find anybody else, or did they not have enough space for them on before the 90 days, and then they just decide to throw them on to the original show. It doesn't make sense to have them here. Anyways, that's where the episode ends. Now to Jessica and Juan. So it's their wedding day, and it's a really slow day for Juan, and he didn't finish writing his vows.
You better get on it.
One died, and I don't know where the damn charger was.
Come again, bitch.
He's blaming it on his phone. Could he not find a pen or paper?
Pathetic behavior.
So Herbie has his speech done, but Juan, the groom, still doesn't have his vows done. So now he's trying to write it down now.
You know, I'm a good writer, but I hate writing. Like, I'm doing my vows because it's part of the wedding, part of the ceremony, but it's not like I'm enjoying it, right? Jess told me she has like 6 pages, and I'm like, 6 of them? I thought we were doing 2 or 2.5, but 6.
Not gonna lie, 6 pages does sound a lot, but it just shows how much he cares. So he better start writing faster. But instead, he says that the wedding starts in about 4 hours, so he still has 2 hours to procrastinate. Like, bro, what the fuck? But Jessica leaves to get ready, and Juan and this old man are just jamming in the car. Back to Jessica. She puts some Spanish in her vows to show Juan that she actually does care, which, you know, is really sweet.
I want to prove to him that I am going to learn Spanish.
Quería. ¿Qué? Día.
Quería.
Muy bonito. Es muy bonito lo que le vas a decir.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's so nice. But he still doesn't have his vows done.
What's wrong with you?
You ready? You got your vows ready? No.
No? Oh my God.
I mean, they're ready. I just need to write them down in paper.
Really, nigga?
He said that he got 50% of it done. Then he changes it to 30. Then he's like, okay, it's actually 25. Like, bro, get it together. But also, I feel like this is the only drama they could make because their segments are so boring. They want to make something interesting for like the very end. So I personally feel like he probably didn't forget his vows, and they're just like, we need to make up something. Anyways, Jessica gets in her dress and she looks really nice. Then Juan comes out, the kids come out, Jessica comes out, and now it's time for them to share their vows. And he actually pulls through, and it sounds really good.
We found a special connection that grew stronger with every challenge. Pero los giros inesperados de la vida también nos trajeron tristeza, como cuando falleció mi mamá. Sin embargo, tu amor y apoyo me ayudaron a superarlo. I vow to you that I'll be your rock and guide now and forever.
Damn, Juan, you actually did that.
Who would have thought? Not me.
Jessica goes next, and hers sounds really good. They exchange the rings and then they kiss and it turned out beautiful. And that's the end of their segment. Do I think they're gonna last? Yeah, I actually do.
You lying? Yeah.
Mina and Mark. So Mark and Mina are getting ready and they even have Clayton's picture ready since, you know, he couldn't make it. But then strangely, Mark is like,
unfortunately, she's got to make a choice to get married without him or to not get married.
huh? Like, what are you talking about? She's clearly getting ready, so obviously she chose to get married to you, which got me thinking, did they accidentally use the wrong clip for this episode? Because this would have made sense in like episode 16 or 17, but I think they used the wrong clip for this episode.
You're fired.
Anyways, Mina gets into her wedding dress, and in my opinion, she got the prettiest wedding dress on this season.
She's so beautiful.
You sure you're ready to go, bro? We're getting married. We still get out of here.
That's not funny because I know he meant it.
You think this a joke? No, it's not a joke. So what's this attitude? I don't get this energy that you're giving me.
Anyways, his daughter's here and she's real happy that Mina signed the prenup. Duh. But everybody gets ready, including Maria. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. But Mina comes and she looks good. And Clayton's there as well.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Clayton.
Oh my gosh, Clayton. Y'all, he's so cute. I really wish that he could have made it. It's just so sad. But then they say their vows, they kiss, and it's really nice. And they even got to go on a seaplane, which, you know, was also very nice.
I feel like she's been kind of stressed out, but seeing everyone dancing together, I definitely see, you know, more potential for her, like for the family and for her being around. But if they were to decide to have more kids in the future, I would still be very upset about that. That's how I feel about it.
Girl, it's not about you. Fuck off.
I'm pregnant. Not a joke.
Damn it. I really wish she was, because imagine how mad his daughter would have been. By the way, I can't remember her name. Like, I really can't remember her name.
Who are you?
Anyways, that's the end of their segment. And now we see a preview of the tell-all.
Let me give you some advices about tell-all. Give first a compliment, then an insult.
Yeah.
You are so cute, but you are sweating too much.
Can you notice these, or is it bad?
Yeah.
Cool as a cucumber.
And for some reason, they brought in like old cast members, probably to make it more interesting because like I said last week, this season was really boring. But why the fuck is Big Ed here? And also they brought Danielle and Veronica.
Are you still living with mommy?
Oh my God.
Are you bisexual?
He deserves an honest answer.
Would it change anything now if you found out?
Oh my God!
And also Danielle is fighting with Shekinah because I guess they had some beef or something like that. But Danielle is not even a part of this season.
You don't know anything about me.
How are you a victim?
Because you're attacking her while you're lying.
Girl, get your husband. Shut the up.
Honestly, it feels like they're just being messy just to be messy. But overall, it does look interesting.
You're the sourest person here.
She is.
I don't even need to be here.
If you didn't open your mouth, I would have said something to you.
You need to stick up for me, Juan.
Wow, I'm the guilty one.
And also, I told you guys last week that they're bringing back Happily Ever After and they have their cast. And I only wanted to cover like half of them because, you know, I didn't think the rest are interesting. But they showed the preview of the actual show and it actually does look really good.
I want to feel that passion again.
You broke the rules, so now I can pretty much do what I want. Have a good life.
At some point, it's gonna explode.
Don't even.
Don't touch her. Mention that again.
The saddest part is when I think about how happy we used to be.
So I actually might cover all of them because, you know, I love drama, I love tea, I love the fights. Duh. If it's trash, I'm gonna watch. But anyways, that's the end of this episode. But wait, I need to give a super thanks to 6 super thanks. The first one is Drew's Clues. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Maury Summer. Thank you. You're also my scrapbook. Baltic Baby. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Shay. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook again. Jessie Storytime Spectacular. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. And last but not least, Esteban Lanes. Thank you. You're not my scrapbook. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.